Welcome to DSC's Maxsys training course. The Maxsys course gives you two key advantages. The first is that at the end of each section of the course, you will write an exam. Passing these exams will qualify you as an accredited Maxsys installer, recognized in the US by the NBFAA and by CANASA in Canada. The second advantage is that you will experience fewer trouble calls when a Maxsys system is properly installed. That saves you time and headaches, and it makes your customers very happy. With the Maxsys training kit, you receive the videos, a binder with the installation manuals, and most important, a workbook containing all the information, reviews, and tests you will need to master the Maxsys. The only way to do this course is to read a subject section in your workbook before you watch the video portion. Then the video can fill in what can't be shown in the workbook. At the end of each video section, and sometimes during, you'll be asked to return to the workbook to complete the subject. Maxsys has many features and areas that need more explanation than can be covered in an installation manual. With the workbook and videos, you're armed to become a Maxsys expert. Starting from the left, the first two terminals are marked AC. Connect the secondary of a 16.5 volt 40 VA transformer to these terminals. The next two terminals are marked aux plus and minus. These terminals are PTC protected and can provide up to 500 milliamps of current for powering detection devices. The total current available from the panel is 500 milliamps. If more current is needed, one or more power supplies will be required. The next terminal is the switched aux terminal, a switchable power terminal able to provide up to 300 milliamps maximum. Normally the output will be at 13.8 volts and will switch to open collector or open circuit when a sensor reset command is activated at a keypad. This is typically used for resetting 4-wire smoke detectors or latching glass break detectors, where an interruption of power is required to reset the detector. The next two terminals are marked Bell plus and minus. The Bell output is PTC protected and can provide up to 700 milliamps continuous power, up to 3 amps short term. The Bell output is supervised. If an open condition is detected, the panel will immediately light the trouble light and report a signal to central station if programmed. If you are not connecting anything to the Bell output terminals, connect the extra 1000 ohm resistor across Bell plus and minus to eliminate the trouble condition. The main panel provides two PGM outputs, PGM1 and PGM2. These outputs are normally open collector or open circuit and will switch to 13.8 volts when activated. Additional low current PGM outputs can be added to the system using PC4216 modules. The four terminals, marked red, black, yellow, and green, are the COM-bus terminals. Red and black for power, maximum 500 milliamps, and yellow and green for data. The 4-wire COM-bus is the communication link between the panel and the modules connected to the system. All modules, keypads, zone expanders, output modules, must somehow be electrically connected to these four terminals on the main panel. Modules can be home run, daisy-chained, or T-tapped to the COM-bus. The rules for wiring the COM-bus are as follows. 1. The COM-bus must be run in minimum 22-gauge wire. 2. The wire should not be shielded. The COM-bus uses RS-485 protocol, which is designed to cancel out interference. There may be instances where severe RF noise and electromagnetic interference may affect the COM-bus. However, these situations are very rare. 3. The total capacitance of the COM-bus wiring cannot exceed 80 nanofarads. The 16 zones on the main panel will always be the first 16 zones in the system. Zones 17 through 128 can be hardwire, wireless, or addressable. Wire detection devices across the zone and any COM or common terminal. The panel supports no end-of-line or normally closed loops, single end-of-line, and double end-of-line resistors. Fire zones automatically require a single end-of-line resistor, regardless of the end-of-line resistor configuration for burglary zones. The last set of terminals are for the phone line connection. Connect the incoming line to tip and ring, the return to the house phones to T1 and R1 for line seizure. The last terminal, marked EGND, is an earth-ground connection. It is not mandatory that you connect an earth-ground. DSC panels are designed to have a floating ground. The only exception to this rule is when the panel is being used for commercial fire, where ground fault detection is required. The PC4204 power supply must be used to provide additional power for modules on the system, and must be wired according to the diagram displayed. Notice that the PC4204 power supply connects to the 4 COM bus terminals on the panel. The black, yellow, and green wires continue to the modules being powered from the PC4204, but the red wire from the panel is terminated at the module. A new red wire is created by connecting a jumper from the aux output of the power supply to the common of relay number 1. New versions of the PC4204 power supply module have a jumper marked J1. Ensure that the jumper is configured for COM bus relay, otherwise the COM bus reset function will not operate properly. If the PC4204 is not being used to power the COM bus, the jumper can be configured for PGM, and relay number 1 can be programmed for another function. Relay number 1 of older version PC4204 modules without the jumper is reserved for the purpose of COM bus reset only. Programming the PC4020 with a keypad can be done using 2 different methods. The conventional way of programming is by using the menu system. The second way is by using the new reference system. To enter installer programming, press *8 followed by the installer code. At default, the installer code is 4020. The keypad will now display System Area. Use the arrow keys to scroll through the different menu items, and when the desired item is displayed on the keypad, press the star key to select it. The pound key is used to exit the present menu and return you to the previous menu. Pressing the pound key several times will continue to move you back through the menu system until you exit programming. A much quicker way to program the system is by using the new reference number system. Every program item in the panel has a reference number printed in bold square brackets beside the program item. To use the reference number system, enter installer programming by pressing *8 installer code. Now press and hold the 2 A or auxiliary keys. The keypad will display enter reference number, then star. Enter the reference number found beside the program item in the worksheet and press the star key. The panel will jump you to that particular program item. If an error is made when entering the reference number, press the pound key to clear the display to start again. Here is an example of how to program the entry delay time using the reference number system. To program the entry delay for partition 2 using the reference number system, press the A key and enter the reference number found in the worksheets. The reference number is 0100XX0200. The XX in the reference number is for the partition number. Since we are programming partition 2, we'll enter 02 for the XX. To program decimal data fields, simply enter the decimal data at the keypad. For example, to program an entry delay of 60 seconds, enter 060. Once all the digits have been entered, the panel will exit the program item and return you to the previous menu. If you do not need to program or change all the digits in a program section, press the pound key to exit the section early. To program a hex digit, press the star key. The keypad will display a menu of the hex digits. Scroll to the hex digit required and press the star key to select it. A faster way is to just press the number 1 through 6 for letters A through F respectively. For example, to program hex digit A in the account number, simply press *1. The star key must be pressed each time a hex digit is required. Once a hex digit is programmed, the panel will return to normal decimal programming. Many of the program items in programming consist of toggle options to select either yes or no for an option. When programming toggle options, use the arrow keys to scroll through the list of available options. To change an option, press the star key. The display will change from either a no to a yes or from a yes to a no. Once all the toggle options have been programmed, press the pound key to exit the program item. Every device connected to the 4-wire COM bus terminals is considered a module. No module will function until it is enrolled to the system. Once a module is enrolled, the panel will begin to communicate and supervise it. Because none of the keypads have been enrolled to the system as of yet, they will all display the following default message. To enroll the first keypad, press any key on any keypad. The panel will automatically enroll this keypad as keypad number 1. It will automatically assign the keypad to partition 1. Once the first keypad is enrolled, the default message will be replaced with the time and the date. Now the keypad can be used to enroll other modules on the system. From any keypad that has already been enrolled to the system, press star 8 installer code to enter installer programming. Scroll to and select Module Hardware, then select Enroll Module. The first module in the list is LCD 45XX keypads. The XX is displayed because there are several different keypads that can be used with the system. Select this option. The programming keypad will display Press any key on desired unit. Go to the keypad to be enrolled and press any key. The newly enrolled keypad will display a confirmation message indicating that it has been successfully enrolled, as well as the module number. For example, keypad number 2, keypad number 3, and so on. Return to the programming keypad. It will also display a confirmation message. Press the arrow key to scroll to the partition the enrolled keypad will be assigned to, or the global keypad option if the keypad is to be global. When the correct partition or the global keypad option is displayed, press the star key to select it. To enroll zone expanders, select Module Hardware, then select Enroll Module. Scroll through the list of module types until the PC41XX Zone Expander message is displayed. Select this option. The programming keypad will display the message Create Tamper on desired unit. Go to the Zone Expander and create a tamper by using a shorting wire to first secure, then violate the tamper input. Return to the programming keypad and a confirmation message will be displayed indicating the type of expander and the zone expander number, for example, Zone Expander 1, Zone Expander 2, and so on. To see what zones have been assigned to the expander, press the arrow key. To enroll the Escort 4580 or PC4701 Fire module, select Module Hardware, then select Enroll.